The loudest sign in a relationship isn't a scream, a door slam, or a glass breaking. It's the sound of two people sitting 3 feet apart in absolute suffocating silence. Welcome to reactive silence. It's that moment where you're so hurt, so frustrated, or so done that you decide the safest thing to do is shut down. You tell yourself you're keeping the peace. You think you're being the bigger person by not stooping to their level. But here is the uncomfortable psychological truth. Reactive silence isn't peace, it's stonewalling. In the world of relationship psychology, this is one of the four horsemen that predicts divorce with a 90% accuracy rate. When you go silent to protect yourself, you aren't building a shield, you're building a coffin for your connection. Stay tuned because we're going to thaw this ice before it permanently cracks your foundation. Why does this feel so much worse than an argument? Because of social pain overlap. Psychology shows that your brain processes being ignored in the same neural pathways as physical pain. When you give someone the silent treatment, you're essentially hitting them with a biological hammer. Their brain goes into error 404, connection not found. We do this because of emotional flooding. Your nervous system is so overwhelmed that it blows a fuse to prevent a total meltdown. It's a survival mechanism, but it's a terrible communication strategy. You've stopped being a partner and started being a frozen Windows XP screen. The danger is negative sentiment override. Once the silence becomes your default setting, your brain starts to filter every single thing they do through a lens of they don't care. Even the way they breathe starts to feel like a personal attack. Breaking the cycle doesn't require a 3-hour apology. It requires a micro bid for connection. The most honest thing you can do when you're flooded is to say, "I'm too overwhelmed to talk right now, but I'm not leaving." That one sentence transforms a threat into a pause. You have to decide what's more important, being right or being connected. Silence is a great place to visit for a minute of reflection, but it's a terrible place to build a home. Don't let your connection die in the quiet. If this script helped you find your voice today, hit that like button and subscribe to update your relationship hardware. I'll see you in the next frame.